We're here in Marble Falls, Texas, at a off-road park. We're about to take the Jeep off-road for the first time. We're with a group who came from the RV Entrepreneur Summit that's taking place at the Jellystone Park in Fredricksburg, Texas this weekend. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Ashley is 40% of shit, 60% yeah, this is going to be fun. Woo! Honking moment of the day, which means if you're coming around a corner and you don't see the guy in front of you, you lay on the horn. The views out here are amazing.
This is a very steep slope.
Just a little. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm fine.
Good. Having fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So much fun.
Let's see. $150 to go to Disneyland for the day, or $40 for the two of us to come and do this.
Yeah.
And $150 a person.
For Disney.
Yeah.
One of the things that the guy that is being our guide out here today is teaching us is always follow the lines in the person in front of you, and always get out of your vehicle and walk it first so that you know what you're getting yourself into and you don't damage your Jeep. So over here they are looking at what they're getting themselves into before they actually do it. So this is the true angle that you can get to see.
That's crazy.
You made it!
As long as you hug the mesquite tree, you're good.
Yeah.
Keep straight with that, and you're going to lose everything in front of you underneath your foot. Just take it slow, but stay to the right, and then you'll be good.
Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious. Ah! This is a little crazy. I don't know if you could get any more true sampling of jeeping than this. I mean, they're down there. That's where we're going.
No, I can't. This is terrifying.
This is. Oh my gosh, you can't see where they're going! That's crazy! You cannot see where we're going! We're like straight forward. That's crazy!
That was nuts.
That was nuts! Was that not nuts?
That was awesome.
Let's do it again! Let's do it again! A lot more steeper in person, for the record. Just found out that when Richard was going up that hill that we just filmed, he was slipping apparently.
Yeah, well, right where I got stopped, like right before I got stopped, I slipped.
Yeah.
It slipped. And I just slammed on the brakes instead of slamming on the gas.
Right.
I don't know if it would have been smarter to slam.
Whoa. We're still going. Lunch spot, like, gorgeous. On top of the world.
You guys want to hold on? Yeah, this is doing clearance work. It just makes it so you don't rip stuff off that leaks fluid. No, they're mine.
Right there. Stop. Picture.
Hey y'all, so I just wanted to come back and give some information about how this amazing day of adventure came about for Richard and I. We are actually here in Fredricksburg, Texas for the RV Entrepreneur Summit hosted by Heath and Alyssa Paget. You can find out more information about the summit that we're here for at rventrepreneur.com. And essentially, there is a group of early arrivals because the summit actually officially starts later this week that decided to go out on a day at the adventure park because, as you saw, it's an amazing place. I think there was like 140 miles worth of different roads that you could go on, like the ones that you saw us on. And yeah, what an amazing resource, so close to where a group of RVers were going to be meeting up. So we were led by Eric Highland of RV Wanderlust, and literally the experience that we had today would not have been the same without his guidance. So I just wanted to, kind of talk about this because I know that a lot of our friends and family are going to be watching this, and I've already had a couple friends say, okay, how safe was that? We know what Jeeps can do, but seriously, it's very easy to get yourself in trouble. Like, that's something that you should never, I would like to say that I believe that it's something you should never go and do by yourself. You should grab a friend, make sure that you're being safe, and that is something that was really instilled in us today by Eric. And part of we didn't get footage of is we went through safety. We saw his Jeep, which has pretty much any kind of upgrade that you would want on a Jeep was on his Jeep, and it was awesome. And it was I really appreciated that he walked us through and like showed us all the different things and what they're used for and went over safety protocol. He has gone out on all kinds of these trips with the Jeep and has a lot of experience of the do's and do nots. And we were with 6 total vehicles, and every person that went is a full-time RVer, and one other driver had not done this before either. And so it was really awesome to have him to be able to guide us and walk us through the park. So that brings me to the other thing that we really got out of today, besides just an amazing venture in the Jeep, is you realize that everybody really cares about living full-time in an RV and being a group and a community. Richard and I, as you know, have been full-time since October 2017, and we have pretty much just been me and him, except for going home for Christmas and Thanksgiving to see family. It has just been us. And so when we first got to the summit and saw some of the early arrivals, it was like you'd met them before. Like, we jumped right into conversations, and it was authentic and it was real, and there was just this really strong understanding that we are a community, we are a family, we all have different paths that we're on, we all have different places of work and different lives that we've brought into this, but we really are a community. And this was Richard and I's first adventure into that community and getting to experience you know, just the fun of getting to hang out with really like-minded people. And we just really appreciated that. So we wanted to give a shout out to RV Wanderlust and say thank you so much for guiding us. And we had a great time. I'm sure this will not be the last Jeep adventure you see on this channel. We are hooked. We cannot wait to do some upgrades and get going on that. So I think that this is going to be a day that 20 years from now we're like, remember that first day that we went to the adventure park? We're really excited. So thank you for following along, and we'll see you next time.